Hello everyone, Ohio Backroads here. It's a nicer day here in Ohio to take a short ride. Got a topic I'd like to discuss, and that is carrying a firearm while riding. I always carry a firearm when I'm riding. I carry a Glock G26 in a Black Hawk lockable holster outside the waistband. I do have smaller firearms that I can carry inside my pants, like in my pocket, something like an LCP. I find that riding a motorcycle and having that in my pocket is just very, very uncomfortable. I found like the Black Hawk setup is one of the most secure. You can get on and off the motorcycle and whatever you need to do, and it's secure, and it locks onto the belt very well, and it easily slips under your jacket. I can actually get my jacket over top of it. In Ohio, it is perfectly legal to open carry. I have not done it, but I know it's perfectly legal. I think it's Ohio Revised Code 9.86 in Ohio. But when I do ride, I have carried a firearm in my pockets and then like a riding jacket. Just not very comfortable with it as far as comfort wise and access. God forbid if you ever needed something like that and you needed quick access to it, you're limited on a motorcycle how you'll be able to access that firearm. So I would like some feedback or some comments what other people do. And once again, you know, I'm open to hear how everybody else is doing it. I know I feel comfortable with the Black Hawk holster. In a riding position, it is pretty easy to conceal, and it works for me. But I always do ride with a firearm, and I've tried it multiple ways. And the Black Hawk setup with like I said, I carry a Glock G26 9mm, seems the most comfortable and less protruding setup I found for motorcycle use. So just throwing it out there. Give me some feedback. I'm curious. I'd like to know what other people's opinions are on that. I know I have guys I ride with, they carry theirs in their saddle bag or a tank bag or something, but if you really, really need it, is it very accessible? If I'm riding the back roads, and you know, sometimes these riding jackets are made to fit so they don't flop, so I will pull it onto the inside of my firearm so it's not as tight around my waist, so the firearm is exposed. But if I get into town or around people, I ain't out to draw attention to myself, so I do cover it up the best I can. But once again, I ain't trying to make a statement. I have a family and a career, and just trying to protect myself. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions are. Other than that, it's a beautiful day to have the Versus out. Drop it. So I'm here in town. I make sure my firearm is covered up. You know how people are. They'll call 911 so there's a guy on a bright green motorcycle carrying a firearm. Yeah, we don't want nothing to do with that. So, like I said, if anybody sees this video and gives me their opinion, I'd like to know how you conceal and carry on your motorcycle, or do you open carry? I'd like to know your thoughts. I'm open to everybody's opinion. I got an opinion, but I really like to hear other people's opinions. What do you think? Like I said, I carried an LCP for a little while in my pocket, and with a lot of times I ride in jeans. I do have a pair of riding pants, but I ain't been riding them much, using them much here lately. But when I take a trip, I'll be wearing them. And with jeans, you pretty much have to stop the motorcycle, kickstand down to access the firearm. I know with this Black Hawk and this G26, the way it's set up on my side, you know, once again, you know, that's the last thing you ever want to encounter or experience is a self-defense situation, but things happen. I'd rather prepare for the worst and always hope and be blessed with the best. So let's give me your opinion. Well, how you doing it?
I've traveled round from state to state to other lands I've been. There's no place in this whole world like the Buckeye State, my friend, where peaceful farmland stretches out as far as the eye can see. From the hills in the south to the lake up north, it's home sweet home to me. Ohio, I'm heading home to you. The road to Columbus will carry me through the sweetest country in the land, that's where I'd long to go. 'Cause there's nowhere that can compare with Ohio. And West Virginia's wonderful and wild, I know you know. And lots of folks, they'd love to live in sunny Tennessee. But put me in Ohio, boys, that's where I'd rather be. Ohio, I'm heading home to you. The road to Columbus will carry me through the sweetest country in the land, that's where I'd long to go. 'Cause there's nowhere that can compare with Ohio. Still wondering why Ohio's where I'd rather be. My wife and children live there, and they mean the world to me. Mom and Dad still live there too, they say they've missed me so. And the kindest friends that's ever been all live in Ohio. Ohio, I'm heading home to you. The road to Columbus will carry me through the sweetest country in the land, that's where I'd long to go. 'Cause there's nowhere that can compare with Ohio. For nowhere can compare with Ohio.
Well, I don't know what a blessing these dogs are. Where's that basset hound at? Where's the basset hound? What's that? Timmy fell down a mine shaft. Where at? Timmy fell down a mine shaft. He did. Let's go rescue him. Timmy fell down the mine shaft, the dog said. So once again, I left my turn signal on. I gotta clean this barn up. I got the remnants of my son's truck in here. He's moving out. All this Ford parts has got to go. Ha ha! Get my garage back. What a beautiful ride. Alright, this is Ohio Back Roads. For anybody that took time out of their lives to watch this boring video, I thank you, and safe and happy riding.